feel like I'm finna my own dome with escape. Zoning out, cause working out, I work what I make. My lady calling, bugging, always fussing.
Now from downtown Cleveland and Progressive Field, MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Milwaukee Brewers taking on the Cleveland Guardians. Well, Siggy, today we get the pleasure of seeing one of the hottest bats in baseball. His consistency at the plate has been remarkable.
Yeah, Boog, one of the toughest outs in the league right now. Sit back and relax because this guy's about to put on a show.
First pitch coming your way next. All right, first pitch coming up. And today's starting pitcher, Tanner Bybee. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. Look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
Ready to go now. And the batter now, Christian Yelich. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Puts it away for the out. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Christian Yelich.
And he's become one of the top stories around the league, and rightfully so, Boog. He's approaching 30 straight games with a hit. Man, that's just crazy. So his at-bats are pretty much can't-miss stuff right now.
This is Bryce Terang. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Got away with that one. Left the curveball up a little bit. He's going to have to finish it if it's going to be an effective pitch.
That's a ball.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
The other way. And he'll be safe at first.
Boog, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. And misses inside.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Line drive. And foul ball. And a 1-1. Drilled out towards left center field. Kwan heads after it. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Batting fifth, left fielder, Jackson Chourio.
Now the left fielder, Jackson Chourio. That misses, and it's 1-0. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Right through there for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Struck him out swinging. The high heat, too much on that one. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Now the Guardians will get their shot, still scoreless. Back here with my pal Siggy, and today's starter, Brandon Woodruff. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound. out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2 is the count.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
To third. Throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down. Here's the Guardians lineup now. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Stephen Kwan.
Well, you can see the high batting average right there, and that's the best one in the American League right now. Just having a great season at the plate, and you know he wants to continue that, of course. He's been a big deal for this offense, so it should be fun to watch him do his thing in this one.
Will Brennan digs in for the Guardians. And he swings and misses at the initial offer.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Stays alive. And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
Got him swinging.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Jose Ramirez stands in now and watches strike 1. Woodruff deals. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. So here's the cleanup hitter, Carlos Santana. Enters the day 3rd in the American League batting race. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
0-1.
The 0-1. Ball 1 there.
Ball.
In the dirt. Ramirez off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. Guardians leave 1. We played an inning. No score. Back here in Cleveland, top of the 2nd. Here's the third baseman, Joseph Ortiz. Bybee back to work. Up and in, ball 1. That one missed.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That finds the mark on the inside corner. fouls one away, and now 3-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Next for Milwaukee, Garrett Mitchell.
A lot of clutch hitting from him recently. Over the last 10 games, he's knocked in 10 runs.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Brennan sizes this one up, brings it in, and there's one away.
Batting 8th, right fielder, Sal Frelick.
So up next, Sal Frelick. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Man at first, one away. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. No throw. He's in there safely. On the ground to the left, Ramirez. On the run, throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. So 2 down now, and here is Andrew Monasterio. First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Man at second. And foul ball. And now 2 balls and a strike. And that's downstairs and outside.
Love how this guy grinds out at bats. I mean, he's down there at the bottom of the lineup in the 9-hole, but he's worked himself into a really good hitter's count, trying to pick up a 2-out RBI. Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And now it's Christian Yelich.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
And that one fouled off. Ortiz at second, Monasterio at first, 2 out of the inning. And the slider just misses. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Bottom of the second. And now the DH, David Fry. There's the strike. Woodruff, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a changeup, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. And Chris, behind the plate today, James Kingsley, known for being a little generous on the edges. how much were you aware of the umpire scouting report or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Bo Naylor at the plate now. Fourth right now on the American League home run leaderboard. There's a strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Yeah, a big swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Misses.
Outside, that's a ball.
And that's ball 1. Breaking
That's
ball
ball
misses
2.
down and away. 1 out, bases empty. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Lane Thomas in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
Nope.
2 outs, bases empty. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Gets a piece and stays alive. Outside
That's ball
low.
2.
Now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first. So 2 down, and up next for Cleveland, Daniel Schneemann. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Laser could be trouble. And he's got a double.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
So 2 aboard and 2 out, scoreless game. Here's Brian Rocchio. That clips the corner. Oh, great stop. Over to first. And that's a great play for the out.
Well, that right there was all pre-pitch positioning. Put himself in the perfect spot to make a great play.
Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. To the right side. Santana takes it himself. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Up next for Milwaukee, catcher William Contreras.
And now it's William Contreras. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Two of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. There's a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
That misses the zone, and the count is 1-1. There's a swing and a miss.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Top of the third, no score. Now a screamer into the outfield. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 down. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. Fly to left his first time. Hoskins in his 8th season batting in the cleanup spot. He's knocked in 9 over his last 10 games. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
2 outs. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
0-2.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And Milwaukee is set down in order. Brewers go down quietly. And we are still scoreless. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
It's a new sheriff in town. Everybody get up, get down.
Fastball almost got him there.
Yeah. Hey. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And now it's 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. And it's even up.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Will Brennan digs in for the Guardians.
Right fielder, Will Brennan.
Fought off foul. Kwan gets his lead at first with nobody out. That one lifted to left. Chorio makes the grab. 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman Jose Ramirez.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. And he's already singled in this game. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Check swing, and he went. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
2 strikes.
That's inside. And that's
Count
down
full.
and away. Breaks his bat and pops it up. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Now batting, first baseman, Carlos.
Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Carlos Santana. Struck out swinging his first time. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Stepping up for the Guardians, David Fry. Fouled off. He was late. Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
Two ball, 1 strike.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That misses, and the count is 3-1.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with the middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Drops into the glove, and that's the inning. Guardians strand a couple, and we're still knotted at 0. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Jackson Chourio. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
1 down, base is empty. That one's
Ball that
upstairs,
time.
ball 1. Got the bat going too soon, it's strike 2.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Here's the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. It gets down, a base hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, right fielder, Sal
Now at the
Frelick.
plate, Sal Frelick. He's 0 for 1. That one the other way, and that's just foul. Mitchell, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a base hit up the middle. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Now batting, shortstop.
And now Andrew Monasterio walked his first time. The shortstop takes the ball.
Nope. That's inside.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Oh, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. And that'll do it. Brewers strand a couple. Still no score. Bottom of the fourth, so in now for Cleveland, Bo Naylor. Check swing of the first pitch, looked down to third, and he held back, according to Larry Bullard.
You know, these Guardians just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Next offering is down low.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Here's Lane Thomas. Reached on an infield single his first time. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball one. In the air, foul off first. Hoskins makes the grab, and there are two outs.
Bill, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Now it's the second baseman, Daniel Schneemann. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And that extends the inning.
Wastes no time there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
So digging in, Brian Rocchio. That one's in there, and it's 0-1. On the ground to third, Ortiz whips it to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We're headed to the 5th, no score. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here comes Christian Yelich.
Christian Yelich.
Bybee back to work. That misses the zone. 1-0.
Well, these Brewers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon. Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Terang, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
0-1's the count.
All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. In the air, left field, down the line. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Now here is William Contreras. He's got it, and there's 2 away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Rhys Hoskins to the plate. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. He'll take a jog around the bases, and they lead it. It's 2-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? A really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Here's the left fielder, Jackson Chourio. On the ground, base hit. That was smoke through the infield. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Round second, digging for third.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Just missed.
1-1.
And there's a ball. Chourio on third with 2 out. That's to third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw. Too late, and the runner is safe, and the misplay costs him.
Well, with 2 outs, I'm thinking he had his mind on getting in the dugout so they could get to hitting. All it takes is just a little lapse in concentration. So now let's see if his pitcher will pick him up.
Runner at first with 2 away. Next to hit, Garrett Mitchell. 1 for 2. Little bouncer out in front of the plate. Fires to first on the run. On the money. Nice play. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Brewers 3 and the Guardians nothing. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. A base hit and a good start to the inning.
Well, he's been working out of the stretch just about the entire game. A lot of base runners on against him, and he's just done a really nice job of scattering the hits, not giving up any runs. But at some point, your luck usually runs out.
And up next for Cleveland, Will Brennan. Out to center. Mitchell going after it. And makes the grab. And there's 1 away. Here's Jose Ramirez. Lifted in the air, right field. Freeland sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out. That's out number 2.
Now batting, first baseman, Carlos
Santana getting ready to hit. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
Comes up empty.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
2 outs. Ripped on a line. And it one-hops the wall. cut off, throw to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. David Fry digs in for the Guardians. Hard hit right side. In plenty of time to first. That's the third out. Inning over. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Brewers 3 and the Guardians nothing. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Paul Sewald.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year, typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
Up now for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick. And that one clips the corner. Sewald, 34-year-old vet, and he was a 10th-round pick back in 2012. Just off the inside edge. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. This one smashed down the right field line. And it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
Fouled off left side. Runner at second, nobody out. Next offering away upstairs. And there's a foul ball. 2-2 now.
We got a full count.
And foul ball. This one high in the air to left center. Kwan makes the catch for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, designated hitter Christian Yelich.
Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. Here's Yelich at the dish. First pitch misses. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. One out, the runner at second, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Runner takes off, pitch misses inside. The throw, tag, and he's out. Two down, nobody on, and he chases a high fastball there. Next offering upstairs. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 6, 7, 8, 2 in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Brewers 3 and the Guardians nothing. Back now at Progressive Field. Well, we go bottom 6th, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Bo Naylor. Out to short, boots it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Hard to tell exactly what went wrong right there. That was a fairly routine ground ball, but he just couldn't get it to stick in the glove. Might have taken his eye off it a little early, but regardless, you're going to have to work around that error.
Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate. The tag, and he's safe. It's 3-1.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages, working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Brandon Woodruff won't go any further. 2-1 ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. New pitcher now, Ryan Hudson.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Stepping up for the Guardians, Daniel Schneemann. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
0-1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
That one finds the corner, and it's 0-2.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Going to count 1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Frelick after it. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. But now he won't try for third. Stays put with one away. So in now for Cleveland, Brian Rocchio. Both 2 in this one. Swings through that high fastball.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up. He wants to have a good at bat.
1 ball,
and
1
the
strike.
next pitch is way outside. The shortstop takes the ball. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Here's a rocket out to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Runner edges away at second. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Hit in the air, left field, Chourio. And that's the 3rd out. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season. Missing inside, ball 1. Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the Guardians bullpen. Paul Sewald done for the afternoon. And as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching
So
for the
Cleveland brings on a
Guardians.
new reliever, Sam Hentges.
Number 31.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
In there at the knees. That just misses, and it's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
That one hit to right. Brennan sizes this one up and puts the squeeze on that one. One down.
Now batting, catcher William Contreras.
William Contreras up now for the Brewers. 1 for 3. That one drifts
That's
inside. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Brennan. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, first baseman Rhys Hoskins.
And here is Hoskins. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
On the inside corner for a strike. Inside, and now it's even 1-1. Outside. Next offering is fouled back.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
The next offering misses. 3-2 now. That one 95 to finish him off. Nobody left for Milwaukee, but they still lead it 3-1.
Now pitching for
We're
Milwaukee.
back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th.
29.
Trevor McGill.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
So digging in, Will
Leadoff for the
Brennan.
Guardians. Right fielder Will Brennan.
Cut on and missed at 101. And that is strike 1.
You know, these Guardians, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Just look at how the ball's coming off their bats, and tell me it's fun playing defense at this level. They've got 7 hits at 90+ miles per hour exit velocity, so you got to look alive out there.
Fastball is outside. One, 2 now. And a breaking ball misses outside. 2-2 now. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And a pitch. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. But you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Stepping in, Jose Ramirez. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And that's ball 1. And another ball.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. The Guardians trailing by 2 here at the bottom of the 7th. That one misses. Now 3-1. And he walked him.
That's a ball.
And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. How big a deal is that walk?
I don't think it's a big deal because if you pitch to the previous hitter with the power he has, he can hit a home run. I think it was a calculated walk. We'll see how it pays off here.
Santana in the box now. Takes strike 1.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Double play ball to second. Tags the runner. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. 3 up, 3 down for them there. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Brewers 3 and the Guardians 1. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Jackson Chourio.
Henches back to work. And ball 1. Line drive caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. New pitcher on now, Tim Herron.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Ortiz in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Goes down looking.
Tremendous job of bringing that ball back over the plate. He gets just enough of it to get the call. And tell you what, as a hitter, it starts out of the zone. It looks really far away, and for it to catch the outside corner, you just have to tip your cap to the pitcher.
Mitchell, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Strike 1. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. That's off the inside corner, and a count 2-1. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, but he's in there easily.
Now batting.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Next for the Brewers, Sal Frelick. That one's in there. That's strike one. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Mitchell on at second with 2 down. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Brewers strand one as the lead remains 3-1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Abner Uribe.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Fry, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. Yoel Payamps up and throwing. In the air, right field. Squeezes it. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting. Catcher.
Here's the catcher to hit. Bo Naylor. 0 for 3 in this one. Ground ball, left side. 2 away.
He's out.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Here's Lane Thomas now. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Tap foul at the plate. Two outs. That misses the zone, and the count is 1-2.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
The Brewers up by 2 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
2-2 the count.
Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 9th inning coming up. It's the Brewers 3 and the Guardians 1. New inning getting started. Now, Andrew Monasterio.
Andrew Monasterio.
These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry. That one in the dirt, and it's 1-0. Aaron, a 6'6" southpaw. He throws a slurve, a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a sinker. Now 1-1. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Christian Yelich.
Now it's Christian Yelich. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
That's off the mark, and the count even 1-1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. Just misses with that one. One down, base is empty. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Next for Milwaukee, Bryce Terang.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform, but at some point that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
The lefty, the 1-0. Yelich goes. There's a ball. He's safe at second, and that was not close. That's in there. 2-1 now.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Just missed. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Up next for Milwaukee.
And now
catcher,
William Contreras. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. In the dirt, and that is ball 1.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
1 out. Runners at first and second.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
And there's a hit. Yelich around third. He'll score. Not in time. He's safe.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
2 on, 1 out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. He's already homered here in this one.
Ball.
First and third, 1 down.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
1 strike.
And that misses. And a count 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Way out front for strike 2.
2 balls.
Terang, the runner at third. Contreras at first. 1 gone. This to center field. Thomas makes his way towards it. He's got it. Runner tags for home. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score, and they're up by 4.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Chourio in the box now. No balls and a strike. Ball 1 there.
That's inside.
On the ground to short. Rocchio fires over to first. And that is that. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left. 8-9-1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Brewers 5 and the Guardians 1. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Jared Koenig.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
Daniel Schneemann now at the plate. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Pitch misses there, and it's 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
And a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one outside. Ball 3. Right through there for a strike.
2. Full count.
Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Brian
Rocchio digs in for the Guardians. There's the strike.
0-1.
The shortstop takes the ball. Nobody out. Runner at first. That one missed.
Ball 2.
Next pitch off the play. And that's ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And there's the strike.
3-2.
Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
That's a good job right there. You got 2 strikes on you, just got to battle.
And here is Stephen Kwan. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Swings through that.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
That misses the zone. Now 1-2. On the ground at first. Could be 2. 1 at second. On to Hoskins. Double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Difficult pitching.